nothing.
fist,
You know, we've been
fist
knocked,
up dick
mocked.
punch.
We've been knocked, mocked, kicked, sworn at, everything.
So wait, so you're telling me
Well,
you're gonna?
you guys should be mocked. You did give us Jersey Shore.
Well, wait.
No, I didn't give you fucking Jersey Shore. I never watched that abomination.
Wait, so you're telling me that we have to? So it's gonna look like the fist from SmackDown.
Yeah, it is. Complete with mirror break.
Oh God. Good Lord.
Oh,
Lord.
man. Hey, good news, man. The wrestling scene's opening back up out here.
Is it really?
While Marilyn Manson's playing in the background. The Beautiful
Fuck
People.
Marilyn Manson.
Fuck that, dude. The Beautiful People was the best intro music for fucking SmackDown.
And if you're gonna give
Rise Up was
shit
pretty good.
over a
Rise
band,
Up was pretty
of the
good.
year.
Before pre-Combine.
Oh,
And you know
man.
what? You know what? It's funny. It's
Pre-Columbine.
You mentioned that, but in the beginning of this movie, did you listen to the beginning of what the newscaster was talking about?
Yeah,
They brought it up.
They brought it up.
They brought it up, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so, yeah, it's like.
But yet we had good old Stripperella in this fucking movie.
Whoop.
Like I said, I mean, the movie wasn't great. I mean, for God's sake, it was the third in a trilogy, you know? But like I said to you before, the only thing in common with all three fucking movies, it has to do with a plane.
What's four? What's four?
They so did Snakes on a Plane.
What's four? Turbulence 4, we have to land it in the fucking Hudson?
Now, they already made that movie. It's called Sully.
Sully, yeah.
Oh, dude.
What is it? Turbulence 4, we gotta stay dry?
No, they already made it. It's
Turbulence 4,
called Turbulence
we
4,
ran
Snakes on a Plane.
Yeah.
No, Turbulence 4, we ran out of fucking ideas.
Right. It's like Speed 2.
This glacier cannot go faster than 1 kilometer per second. If it does, it's gonna blow the fuck up.
I have had it with these goddamn rock stars on a motherfucking plane.
Dude walks over to the emergency exit. He's like, fuck you guys. I just had it with this plane. Poof.
What's this, the plane ride from hell? Is Brock Lesnar on there too?
That needs to be a fucking movie.
It is Soul Plane.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't know how to do it. Hold on, let me get in position. It's right there. I don't know. I didn't get that far. Where she's trying to land the plane and like she has to be in like different positions to get fucked so she knows how to land the plane.
Oh, God.
Oh, well, they're singing Joel side. God damn it, I can't even finish the joke. Joel's, fuck it, it's dead.
Yeah, just ended it, dude. It's just ended, dude.
Jive Soul Bro.
Gone the way of Old Yeller.
Jive Soul Bro.
Look
There
at
we
the-
go, I got it out.
No. Ronnie, you're not a big Walking Dead fan. Ryan will get the show. This movie should look at the flowers.
Oh, no, I get the joke. I get the joke. 2 in the back of the head.
Look at the flowers. Turbulence 4, look at the Turbulence 3, look at the flowers.
If Negan were a movie, it would be that movie. And we're all Glenn.
Oh, dude.
All right, fine. Then I'm Arthur. I want to go out before Glenn.
Oh, Abraham, not Arthur.
Sorry, Abraham. I want to go out before Glenn.
Yeah, but you'd fuck up your catchphrase before he cracked your dome.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Wait, what was that famous phrase, Ryan?
Stunt cock!
Bye. Nuts.
Dude, that was perfect timing. What's that famous catchphrase? On this day.
I see sock nuts.
I mean, it could be worse. It just could be.
Well, it is
Stunt
the
cock.
stunt cock.
Oh, Jesus
It's
Christ.
a big bad cock tonight.
And we're fired.
I just want to let you guys know that at some point tonight, I'm going to hijack this podcast because I've got something to say to somebody.
Oh no! Oh wait! How'd you get into wrestling?
Get a new fucking question. But just something that I've been pondering on for a few days, and I've been seeing some things on Facebook from him, and let's just say some things need to be said.
Yeah, do you want to give him the floor now, Ronnie, or
Yeah,
just
go
what?
ahead. We're waiting on
The
Chris.
floor's yours, Ryan. We won't talk. The floor's yours.
All right. So now that I have everybody's attention, this message is specifically for Chris Slammer. For weeks, for months, over a year now, I've seen you go on Facebook and post your photo with the Lightning Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, claiming that you never lost it. Fact is, buddy, that's true. You didn't lose it. You took your ball and you went home. But Hooligan picked it up. And I ran it into the end zone. And if you want to keep posting these pictures and you want to keep going out there and trying to look like you're the face of that company, you name the time, you name the place. Because last time you got one over on me. This time it's going to be a little different. You could beat the fat slob Hooligan, but can you beat the Hooligan that can go the limit that you won't? I'll be waiting for you, Chris. So why don't you take your vitamins, say your prayers, look in the mirror, call yourself a Hulkster, drop a sack and call me.
Okay then.
All right.
Shoot!
Shoot promo.
Well, that's a stunt cock if I've ever seen one.
Well, I after that guy, maybe that guy's going to be afraid to do anything now.
I don't know. I can make a boxing match.
No. I want a wrestling match.
Okay, brawl for it all. Fuck it.
See, we had one. We had one, and right before I walked through the curtain, the promoter looked at me and he said, "Hey, Hooligan, yeah, you know this match is for Chris, right? So what do you want me to do?" You got 7 minutes with entrances.
Oh, so you had a Divas match?
Pretty much.
God.
Complete with his little pose off.
Oh, God.
But I'll give him credit. He was smart enough. See, everybody else down there, they fell to his geriatric leg drop. Every single one of them fell to it after one. I fell to it, but he was smart enough to hit me with twice. Back to back. Make sure you keep the big man down.
Okay, you know what this reminds me of? John, do you remember a certain wrestler that was named One?
Yeah.
Own, I should say.
Yeah.
Ryan, have you ever heard of One Warrior Nation?
Oh, God. Yeah.
You have.
Yep.
What have you heard about him?
I'm pretty sure everybody's fucking ribbing him and he's just not getting it.
No, well, first off, he's out of wrestling. This dude would go around the indies and do his best Ultimate Warrior impersonation. And I say impersonation because he can only literally go for they say own One Warrior Nation. Bullshit, it's one because he can only go for 1 fucking minute. He was a one pump chump.
Okay, in the Skype chat, Ryan?
Yeah.
It's coming at you. Get ready. It's coming.
All right, let's see.
As in the words of MVP, I'm coming!
The fuckity fuck is that shit?
That, my friend, is One Warrior Nation.
That is One Warrior Nation.
This guy reminds me of an LPW wrestler named the American Spirit. Fucking dummy named himself after a brand of cigarettes.
Oh, wait.
He comes out literally dressed like the Sandman, an American flag Zubas, and a sleeveless t-shirt, but he's got his face painted like Warrior.
Oh, it gets better. This dude is a former, and I say former because he got in trouble, prison
This one
guard.
came out. This was him a little later.
Oh, God. He looks like Tatanka and got eaten by Warrior.
That's him a little later and a few more pounds. I think we killed Ryan.
Oh my god! You know what? Oh my god! Oh my god! This is terrible. You know what? I can beat that. I can beat that.
Oh, really?
How could you possibly beat that?
Dude, this dude would literally go around. He would refuse to lose. All of a sudden, Warlord showed up at a show.
And beat the living fuck out of
And
him.
beat the piss out of him and made him tap out. He put him to sleep, like hard weight him.
But no, Ronnie, were you at the show when he came out with the World Heavyweight title belt? Was
Yeah.
running and the title belt broke
Yeah.
halfway through as he was running, spinning it around.
Were you at the
The
show
plate
where he
came
wrestled?
off.
Where he wrestled Hulk MC?
Oh god, it was so bad.
Literally,
All
it
right,
was 1 minute.
I think I'm sending this to the chat. Yeah, this is it is perfect. All right. Meet the American Spirit.
In the Skype chat you're sending this? Oh my god.
I have one better, but I can't really talk about him without having to use a certain word.
What possible word could you have to...
Oh, there's a guy.
Sending another one.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, Ronnie, look at the next
I
one.
see it. I see it.
Oh, good lord.
So there was a wrestler back in the day. He had to change his name. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris. We'll be with you in a second.
He had to,
What's up, Benzai Trips? And yes, I'm here.
Yes. So anyway, so he had to change his name. His gimmick was the Undertaker,
Oh,
Uh-oh,
not him
Lord.
again.
but he.
Oh,
did,
I know who you're talking about. You
Yeah.
can send him the picture, but don't say the name.
I gotta find the picture. Let's
Wait a
just
minute.
say-
It might be in the Skype chat.
No, it wouldn't be in this one. It'd be in the other one. Ryan. He uses the word
Yes,
you're not supposed to say as the first word with taker.
Oh God, I know who it is.
Yeah.
All right,
I
let's
know
just
who
put
it
this
is.
way. Did Vince McMahon say it to John Cena?
Yes.
Okay, then there you go.
What, ruthless aggression?
No.
No.
Close, but no. Booker T said it to Hulk Hogan.
Oh, the N-word.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this gentleman is the fella I was talking to specifically.
This is the one you cut that promo on?
Oh no. Okay. Oh, so you. Oh, ooh. Ooh.
Oofa. Oofa. You missed it,
All
Chris.
right.
Ryan cut a great promo earlier
He goes,
Okay.
he goes, I have
on this
something to
creep
say.
in the Skype chat.
He goes, I have something to say. I go, how'd you get into wrestling?
Oh, God. How'd you get into wrestling?
Nerd Zone.
So, Ryan, if you want to tell Chris real quick what you were talking about, if you want to bring him up to speed.
Yeah, let me bring you up to speed. So, this picture I posted in the Skype chat, this is Chris Slammer. And for a
That's a
while
hell
now,
of a
he's been
name.
Thank you.
going on Facebook and posting pictures of him with the Lightning Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship from whenever he was champion 3-4 years ago, and talking about how he never lost the title, so he technically considers himself the champion. He didn't lose the title. He took his ball and he went home. He went somewhere else. He relinquished the title.
Right.
I picked it up and ran with it.
So he calls.
So saying that you're still technically the champion, whenever you relinquished the title, left and went somewhere else. Whereas the night that I won the title, or should I say the day I won the title, we did a tournament. And I wrestled including the main event, 4 matches for a combined total of 130 minutes in the ring.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So, whenever you're going to say you're still the champion, I busted my ass to get it, just to get screwed out of it. Hooligan takes that personal.
Oh shit.
Should do
Yes,
it.
you
I
do.
mean, if you you should challenge him to.
I mean, if anything, when the Fed starts up again, if it is starting up, that's a hell of an angle.
You know, I think it is too, but there's some legit heat, and I'm talking nuclear,
Oh boy.
between him and the promoter. And it's
Uh-oh.
pretty much from the promoter. Like legitimately, dude went full on Tom Petty, and me and a couple other guys had to talk him out of bringing in a dwarf that would be made up to look like Chris.
Ooh.
Oh, God. Oh,
But the thing is, like, if he's well, the thing is, first, if he left the territory and then he relinquished the belt, he's no longer champion. That's it.
Right. So I told him I'll let him have it his way. He can choose a place. He can choose a time. Because the Hustle City Hooligan's going to whoop that ass, Chris.
Ah, there you go.
damn.
Choose a place, choose a time, motherfucker. We'll have a shoot fight.
I will go as far as to say I will meet your ass in a Chili's parking lot. Let's do this.
You've issued that challenge more than once. I can tell.
Chili's,
I will
dude.
beat your ass in the parking lot. COVID protocols, COVID protocols. Got to make sure you're both, not positive.
Positive he's going to catch a beating.
Yeah, positive catch a beat. You don't want to be positive that you're going to get COVID from him.
Oh, so speaking of
No. Essential worker. He's already been vaccinated.
Ah, there you
so
go.
speaking of everybody being clean, news that came out earlier this week, WrestleMania. They have officially changed the amount of people that are going to be in there.
Yeah, and the 25,000.
It's more now. 75. They are allowing up to. Now, if they do it, that's a different issue. They are allowing up to 75% capacity for both nights, which comes to
Good old Ron DeSantis.
which comes out to 45,000 fans.
But from what I understand, they're still going to be following social distancing
social
protocol and shit.
distancing. But there's one thing that me and you have talked about this, Chris. This is okay under one condition. They better be they better be down on the floor.
Social distance mask. Social distancing
Well, they
mask.
might not have to wear masks. They might because it looks like they're gonna be in pods.
Because a man named Grim that we all know from YouTube,
That fuck Grim.
him and his girlfriend are going, and they've been when they bought the tickets, they were assigned a 2-person pod. He said there's going to be either 2-person pods or 4-person pods.
So it's looking like they're gonna give them pods. But if they have to go get food or anything like that, they're going to have to wear a mask. So once they're in their seat or in their pod, they can take their mask off.
Well,
Right.
seriously, if you want food, you want to get the food before you sit down
Right.
for all Mania because
Yeah, good luck.
good fucking luck.
You know why I think they upped the number of people?
Well, they can use the infield.
Well, no, the CDC just changed COVID-19 guidelines.
Yeah, no, school's getting 3 feet, which I'm sorry, but if you're not wearing a mask in 3 feet, just keep it at 6 feet.
Well, first
Right.
thing,
Well, CDC
the
saying
schools
the
have
mask-
to have the teachers vaccinated.
Well,
With
Jersey,
a
I'm
mask, we
saying
can cut
that's
it down to 3 feet.
yeah, Jersey is 3 feet.
Well, my girlfriend's already a teacher, and she's already gotten her first dose of her vaccination, so she's finally got hers. I mean, it took her forever to get it, but she did get her first. I think her second one's in April, I think.
I was reading
Yeah.
something this morning
It'd be
that
28 days from the vaccine.
Yeah,
When did
so
she
she
get
got
it?
it. I think she got it in the beginning of March. Or
In the beginning of March, that
I
she's
think.
due probably the beginning of April, if anything.
Yeah, I know she said April, but I don't know exactly which date it is. I've been trying to get an appointment forever, and I'm still on waiting lists.
Oh, same. Now works like, oh yeah, well this. I mean, I saw one thing that they did like it's like 20 minutes south of where I work. I'm like, that's too far.
And here's the kicker too. When it comes to that, I have a 76-year-old mom and a 77-year-old stepfather, who are both, one's in okay health, the other one's in piss poor health. My stepfather's in piss poor health. I signed them up. They can't get it, and they're in their late 70s, and they can't get it. I can't find. Alicia had set up like 4 or 5 different appointments at different places, and I keep getting text messages going, "We have your request. We'll let you know when something's available," type of deal. So I keep getting week in, week out.
That's the same thing. Like in Montgomery County, they're still scheduling people that registered in January. I registered in like early to mid-February, but the county says I registered in March, so I gotta wait. Or I can constantly play the refresh game at a pharmacy and possibly get a spot.
There is one thing that happened, though, that I think is hilarious when it comes to the vaccinations. Hey, Ryan, this might actually get you to go get vaccinated.
What's that?
If you have your vaccine card, Krispy Kreme is giving you a free donut a day for anyone who gets vaccinated and shows
The
card.
closest Krispy Kreme is like 45 minutes away, so I'm good.
Just saying, it's like, wait. I'm just like, yep, there's your bride, people. Free donuts.
So I was actually reading a thing this morning that I'm going to look into a little more. But what is it? The Moderna that's doing the single shot?
J&J.
No, that's J&J.
Johnson & Johnson's the single shot.
Johnson & Johnson, the single shot. Now that they've had enough people vaccinated to actually do real testing on it, it's like 97% effective.
In retrospect, it is I'm not using it saying what it is. It's technically a flu shot.
Well, yeah, it's a fucking flu shot.
Oh, god damn it. All right, do we want to talk, so what do we want to do? Do we want to do shit bomb? Do we want to do shit lane?
Yeah, well, let's do the shit bomb. Let's get that down. Let's get that done real quick, because I'm sure that's only 16. So, Chris, do you have it ready or no?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay. Ryan, are you sitting down?
You're going to not be happy.
Yeah, I'm sitting down.
You're not going to be...
All right, so, the voting basically was, I gotta put it.
Lackluster?
Oh, yeah, the voting was lackluster just like Texas and Illinois.
Oh, God.
And all of our brackets, which are now
dead,
buried, added to the dumpster heap.
Dead, buried, and pissed on.
Were people able to do multiple votes, or were they able to do just one vote?
One.
For Christians, it was one. For that was one, yeah.
One, because they didn't want to do multiple votes, because then people could, how can I put it? They can fudge voting any way they see fit.
Rig the ballot, ballot stuffing.
Yeah. So one. It's just a lot of people I talked to in groups. They were like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't vote." Like they were really busy, same as I was. Like the reason why I came on late because I was watching the movie. Because let me see, I had Justice League to watch, I had band practice, I had work.
I am not sitting down and watching almost a 4.5 hour movie.
I should was on.
You watch it
so.
You watch it an hour a clip. You don't sit down and watch it for 4 hours. Trust me, that's how hard. I have not sat down and watched it yet. So
well, they have parts. And part longest, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. I think part 6, and then epilogue.
The longest movie I ever sat through was JFK. That was longer than Titanic. JFK was 3 hours and 30 minutes. I sat in the theater for.
Oh, then you haven't sat through the director's cut of The Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
I will not fucking watch Lord of the Fucking Rings.
5.5 hours, you mean?
I will not watch Lord of the
Fellowship
Fucking
or
Rings.
Return, because they both were.
Yeah.
I won't watch those. I have no interest in those. But anyway, what's the news?
All right, so with
Who's taking on Spice
it up.
World?
all right, one of the number ones did fall.
Tiny Town. Tiny Town.
Hold on. My God, hold on. With 53.8% of the vote to 46.2% of the vote, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes has fallen.
Yay.
Wow.
The Terror of Tiny Town. You
Yes.
guys might regret this, though.
Oh, no. We need. I want something. I want midgets to take down Scary Spice. Come on.
The thing is, though, if this movie is that awful, you might go, no, oh
Hey,
my God.
I'm the one that put it in the fucking tournament.
Yeah, I know, but it might come back to haunt you.
I don't care.
What did you say, Ryan? How did you describe that when we told you about this movie before? Midgets on mini horses
Midgets on
in a western.
The greatest movie ever fucking made.
There you go. There you go.
You say that now until you actually have to watch it.
I will watch it with a smile on my face.
Dude, remember, we have to live stream it.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
You might regret that.
Nope.
No.
The only thing
I
I'll
will
regret,
regret having to sit through Spice World again.
the only thing I'll regret is that it's going to be in black
Alright.
and white.
All right, so the Terror of Tiny Town goes against a heavy hitter
What's that?
with 61.5% of the vote to 38.5 against a gallant The Swarm, Blood Feast.
The Blood Feast against Tiny Town. There's going to be a blood feast in the Tiny Town.
And with 61.5% of the vote to 38.5 against a very gallant Miami Connection, Spice World has advanced to the Elite Eight.
Fuck.
My life in the face.
And with, I think it's 70% of the vote against Killer Workout, which is a movie not that many people knew, Suburban Commando advances.
Oh God, it's Spice Girls versus Hulk Hogan.
The problem is, though, Suburban Commando has basically been using its namesake, name recognition against movies that weren't as well known. Now it's going against a well-known nuke. Good luck.
Well, it was Frozen today, so.
Well, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
Wubba wubba against the Hulkster.
Yeah, he's about to be nuked.
I just heard Ryan.
Exactly. That sigh says it all right there.
All right. So, in the 2000s bracket, with 69.2% of the vote against The Crappening, from Justin the Kelly advances. A
Of
Oh, the
second.
happening is gone? Oh,
What?
God, no.
Yep, a second nuke has advanced.
The Happening at least had a good run.
Yeah, it's over.
And
And it takes on with 61.5% of the vote to 38.5, The Master of Disguise.
Wow.
wow, that's still fighting on. I find that.
Well, it beat Norbit.
I'm thinking that's going to be a 2 seed next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's last year.
Yeah, that's got to be probably a 2 seed.
And in the current, oh boy, got two nukes.
Oh no.
We got the dude, a nuke is advancing. We don't know which one. With 61.5% of the vote over 38.5% of the vote, my drummer will be very happy because movie 43 is out. 50 Shades Freed has advanced.
50 Shades fucked.
And in the Miracle Battle,
Oh no.
Oh no.
with 53.8% of the vote to 46.2, a wrestling Christmas miracle has advanced.
It was the
Oh.
worst. It was the worst out of the two.
Oh God, yeah, that was the one that made me really want to punch Mario Del Vecchio in the face.
So
All right,
it's
you
not
gotta
going to
see the
be a
song now
karate
first.
Christmas.
Yeah, that's the end of it.
No,
Miracle.
No, it's a wrestling Christmas. Miracle.
Don't have the same ring.
So
50 and 0 with no practice. Fuck you.
the thing is, though, that's going to be a tough one to call. Two nukes.
Oh,
50 Shades Freed versus a wrestling Christmas
I
Miracle.
still think a wrestling Christmas Miracle's worse.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's gonna fuck the other fucking movie.
Oh yeah, I think the fucking movie is gonna win too, but you never know. You never know because as soon as it goes to like bad movie groups on Facebook, and it's only it's only four things they got to do. Oh, they'll all jump on it because it's four.
Yeah.
Like that's what happened last year. Remember what happened in the Final Four last year? We got hammered with votes.
Well, it's because it was. I think last year it was. You left it to have as many votes as possible.
I think I think from the Elite Eight to the Final Four, as I looked, I actually had it one vote. It's just people went nuts with the Facebook groups because it was like four things, and then the Final Four is only two, so it was easy. You don't have to think about a lot.
But I think if we have to review Spice World again, I think Ryan's seriously going to have.
It's not a review; it's a live stream.
I think he's seriously going to say, "Okay, guys, I'm bowing out this week."
No, I'll show up, but I won't be pleasant.
Yeah, well, I said straight up, if you got a pick or made a save or contributed anything to it, that live stream is, you have to watch it.
I know, I'm just not going to be pleasant during it.
No, neither are we.
We weren't pleasant about it the last time when we had to review that thing.
Well, it was a review, and all we did was basically hold off until the last half hour and then cram it in.
Right.
That's what she said.
And I felt that was doing a disservice to the champion after all this, whoever it may be. So a live stream of it, I think, is more fitting, even though it could end up very painful.
Oh yeah.
And it's looking very painful. You either have Spice World,
because Tiny Town,
or DeVecchio.
Del Vecchio,
I can't say
Speed, or from Justin to Kelly.
I will not be able to sit through Christmas wrestling or Miracles or whatever again.
I don't think it'll beat Spice World.
Dude, if it beats Spice World, I'm gonna.
I don't think it'll beat from Justin to Kelly. I think. All right, here's my predictions. I think Tiny Town barely advances over Blood Feast. But who knows? That's one I don't know. I think that one's up in the air. Because it's two newbies to the finals of the classics.
Yeah.
I think Spice World is going to stomp all over Suburban Commando. Because Suburban Commando has had it. I mean, its road has been... Who has it gone against?
Oh, Spice... Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
Spice World? Oh, God. Hasn't
No. Who has Suburban Commando gone against?
Oh, hold on.
I put that.
Killer Workout.
Killer Workout and... Oh, God. Who's its opening round? Hold on. I got the shit right here.
Yeah, the opening round was...
Commando...
Now, here's a question. While you're looking that up, would you consider the movie Battleship bad?
Yeah.
Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
That might have to be included next year, even though I don't hate it.
By the way,
But-
all right, so it went up against Howard the Duck in the first round. In the second round, it went up against Steel.
Yeah.
It would be the Duck and Shaq.
Well, Howard the Duck didn't have a prayer to get out of the first round.
No. And that was-
As soon as JP nominated that, I was like, Yeah, all right, that's getting out.
We actually
I,
fucking.
I mean, I put that at a decent seed, even trying to get it out. I mean, I should have put it against Spice World.
Oh, it would have been annihilated against Spice World.
Yeah, it had a prayer. I mean, it had a prayer against Suburban Commando, but not really.
It seems like people want us to be tortured by Spice World. If it wins again, back-to-back shit bombs,
Yeah, it does seem like that. And well, I said vote for the one that you think is the worst.
and right now there's people in Russia go, we must vote for the Spice World.
But you know what? You know what though?
But I don't know. I think from Justin to Kelly may have them torn.
Yeah, like what's funny is though is it's bad.
5 girls against boy and girl singing. I don't know.
It's bad. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It's bad, but it's just mind numbing. It's not even like it's bad. Like it's oh my, a wrestling Christmas miracle is bad all around. Like it is not. It is room before the room became funny bad.
Oh yeah.
Like that's the definition of bad. Spice World is not horrible. It's just mind numbing.
See, what helped the room also is Tommy Wiseau's accent.
Right. Like, but that's what I mean. I'm saying like Del Vecchio is kind of a Tommy Wiseau. Like that is a whole. Like
Yeah, but the problem, Del Vecchio has a normal New Jersey accent.
No, but it's the underacting and overacting. It's almost like how Nicolas Cage acts. It's underacting and overacting at the same time.
Yeah, and Del Vecchio also has too much of God. Del Vecchio is like ridiculously Christian.
Yeah.
Are they trying to push Peyton Royce to the moon or what?
Yes, they are.
Well, they're
Tell you what, though, dude,
time
she's
they actually
actually
did
working well with
something with
Oscar.
her.
Yeah.
I saw her promo. The promo she cut was a good promo.
Yeah, when she's on, she's
Yeah.
good. The problem is the fact that they have nothing for her.
What they need to do, they need to trade her to SmackDown and reunite the Iconics and go after the tag titles.
Dude, I'm waiting for those tag titles to be just nuked because the whole
Yeah,
point
they
of
need to
NXT.
get rid of the tag titles and just let
All
creative come
right,
up
all right. With the end of the ship bomb thing, how about we just get into Fastlane?
Which, like I said to Ronnie before, I didn't watch because I haven't renewed my network subscription. I'm
It's
waiting
not
until
this time.
WrestleMania. Well, I'm not. I don't have that. I only have the free version. I don't have the premium version yet because I don't know if it's going to be $5 or $10. I don't know what it's going to be.
Well,
You get it for $250 right now.
No, because when I looked at it the other day, it said $4.99 a month for premium.
yeah, for
There's an email, especially if you're a WWE Network subscriber. I think they sent it to you. You can get Peacock Premium for $250 a month. I mean, I don't got to worry about it because I'm a cable subscriber with Xfinity, so we got Peacock automatically. And we got Peacock Premium automatically, so I watched Fastlane on Peacock. And it was so much better than watching it on the network.
See, here's the
Did
thing.
she just hit a fucking gory bomb?
Here's the thing, John. It's
Yeah, that was a gory bomb. Yeah.
It's $5 for the ads. It's $10 for
Without ads.
without ads. So it's however you want to pay for it. Like I joined the $10 one because guess what? I was already paying $10 for that already, and I'm getting all the other shit that's on.
Yeah, you still get ads during the pay-per-view because WWE runs the damn ads.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? I'll wait because it's like, because right now I got too many streaming services that I'm fucking around with, and I might be getting rid of some of them.
Oh, I just saw something. Something went to Disney, not Disney Plus, Discovery Plus.
I have Discovery Plus.
I know,
I love that.
something
I fucking
just-
love that.
So you're not gonna watch Mania, huh?
No, I might. I'll probably sign up for Mania, but I'm not going to do it until Mania. That way, it's down the road because, like I said, I don't have Hulu anymore, so that's gone. So right now, I just have Netflix, CBS, well, Paramount, which is Paramount Net, Paramount Plus, Discovery Plus. That's the only ones I have right now.
Oh, that's right. Um, Vice just got bought out by Discovery Plus.
Oh, good. Then I can watch Dark Side of the Ring.
Yep.
Good, because that was on Hulu, and I wasn't about to say, fuck, I gotta get that back. But no, it's gonna be on Discovery.
Dude, it was on YouTube.
Yeah, well, it was on shitty versions on YouTube, though.
Vice started putting this stuff out on YouTube.
Who's this? What? Uh-oh. Chris, get your Lubriderm out.
Go on mute quick.
Fucking power stroking over there, huh, buddy?
You notice how I said this? As soon as I said that, he says, go on mute. We're going to hear him come out and go, oh, that was a great intro. Oh, oh. It's going to be a lot of
my
breath.
Ranger Farm!
He is setting a land speed record right now.
But anyway, so yes, so Shit Lane, while he's doing that, we'll talk about that for a little
Wow,
bit.
he's doing that.
While Rhea Ripley is on his screen.
And Chris is hitting the fast lane.
We'll hit the fast lane too. The pay-per-view.
Different fast lane?
So if Chris comes back out of breath, we are not going to let him live it down.
Wait, does she got fucking Momo on her leg?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I did notice it's on her pant leg. I said, what the fuck is on her pant leg? Oh, let's hear what she's got to say.
So the good news is, all right. So we opened up with the pre-show. The re-show was Mustafa Ali versus Matt Riddle.
Does she look like she had her tits done?
Oh Jesus!
I'm sorry. I'm looking at it too. I mean, I'm not doing what Chris is probably doing, but still. It seriously looks like her chest is bigger.
Yeah, it does. Jacking it, jack. Spanking it, slapping it, slappity slap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be new Slap City.
He's slapping it so super hard.
No. All of a sudden you hear in the background, jacking it. It's fucking too cool.
Whacking it.
It's a fucking too cool theme song.
whacking it.
All right, so so the pre-show we opened up with Matt Riddle beating Mustafa Ali, and Retribution officially turning on Ali.
Yeah, so we're gonna see them all come back in their regular.
Well, the good news is it looks like Mia's going back down to NXT.
Where's Keith Lee?
He's been dealing with. He's been dealing with the shit down in Texas for a little bit. He's been dealing with him still probably recovering from COVID.
I think Chris he's fine now because Asuka's talking. It's killing his buzz. Well, something.
Yeah. The good news is we're gonna get finally a new fucking tag team out of all this, and I'm actually liking the fact that it's like a twin tower tag team.
Who's that?
Dio and Dijak.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Cause Slapnuts left. Mia's probably going back down to NXT. And,
So Retribution shirts are now 50% off on the network.
they're not even worth that much.
It's about time, though.
All right, Mania just got a lot better.
Okay, are you? Do you need time to clean up?
Oh, fuck you. No, Mania just got a lot better. Asuka versus Ripley for the title.
Yeah, well, because Charlotte's,
Recovering from COVID.
yeah.
Well, did you hear our comments or no?
No, I had the headphones up over my head.
Well, we had a question. Did Did Rhea look like she got her tits done?
No.
They looked bigger. Ryan, do you agree or disagree?
Oh my god.
Maybe a cup size.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe that's
called
why.
the bustier.
Well, maybe that's why she hadn't debuted. She had recovered from breast surgery.
Oh my fucking god. It's a bustier. It's called the leather fucking bustier.
I mean,
She did-
What if it's saline solution?
I mean, that is Vince. That is Vince.
It is Vince. It is
Oh,
WWE.
my cup size, Rhea.
Yeah,
Vince
no,
has-
it didn't happen. Didn't
Vince
happen.
has done that. I mean, shit. Look at Paige.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't have them
Sometimes
done.
in WWE, the bigger your tits are, the higher you climb in the women's division.
There you go.
Trish.
Let's be honest. It's true. Look at Charlotte. She went and got implants.
I mean, the only one that
Like,
did it. The
like
only
Vince
one that did it.
has an ideal look for his top divas, and that is fucking dime pieces.
I mean, the only one that didn't that had made any kind of room was Molly.
Yeah.
Becky
Molly
didn't
Holly?
get it.
I don't
She
think
was-
Alexa got him.
Yeah, Alexa got him. She came out.
Alexa's had him since before she was in WWE.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. We're also talking about two different eras of WWE. Yeah, Becky never got him.
She didn't need him.
All right, can we just stop about the fake tits talk? This is so stupid and chauvinistic.
Oh, give me a fucking break, dude. Every
Oh,
WWE
go fuck yourself!
Well, that escalated quickly.
Dude, you go through any other fucking...
Seriously, this is why women's wrestling is such a fucking hill to climb. Because people see women's wrestling, they go, oh, well, no, she got fake tits. No, she got fake tits. Her tits are real.
Then
Who
why do they
gives-
get him? Then why? Well, here, hold on. Wait. Hold the fuck on. You're calling me chauvinistic. Fuck you, first off. You want to fucking
Fuck
go this way. You want to go this way. Dude, why do people like Penelope Ford then get him? When she doesn't need him because she was doing okay in the ring. We see indie girls get these fucking things every fucking time. Why? Not when they fucking say anything, because they want to stand out. They want to stand out in the crowd. We don't give two shits. You get those fucking assholes that say this shit, but they get it on their own dime.
Some people do, some people don't. Some of the people that actually do it is because promoters, like, even indie promoters will be like, well, you'll get more bookings if you get fake ones and da-da-da-da-da. And it's a fucking travesty that people can't rely on that. I'm like, who gives a shit? It shouldn't matter, but like,
Well,
that's
we're not bringing up the in-ring ability. We're not saying anything about the in-ring ability. We're just bringing up the fact that in WWE, that kind of shit gets you farther in the company.
It's sad, but he's got a point.
Yeah, we're
It's
not
true.
talking about how they
I'm
wrestle.
just saying straight up, she didn't.
I mean,
get
obviously, they're some of the best women wrestlers on the planet. They're booked by, the biggest company in America.
Yeah, I'm just saying straight up, she didn't get a boob job. It's called the bustier. They lift them up. There are certain things that you can wear that lift things up. So people go, oh, they got a boob job. No, it's what they wear. I mean, that's why when a woman wears a sports bra, she looks more flat-chested than she does when she wears like a fucking, bra to go with a dress and go out on the town. And she's always worn like a bustier with that thing. So, yeah. So they look like that. But it's not. Because I've seen pictures like her of her from years ago. Like working out with a sleeveless tee, and I've seen her working out with a sleeveless tee like just like 2 days ago. She looks exactly the same. I mean, she's jacked now.
Yeah.
But yeah. But it's just disgusting that like all of a sudden a women's wrestler comes on and we're talking boob jobs. That's just fucking disgusting. I'm sorry, that's how I feel.
Well, listen, you know as well as I do, that it doesn't sometimes to a promoter, you've seen it. How many fucking times have we seen this shit? It's about looks, not about what they can do in the ring. There's maybe a handful of people that we know that don't need it because they are fucking amazing in the ring. But guess what? They get it to get noticed. Is it a travesty? Yeah. Do I wish they didn't do it? Yeah. But guess what? They do it on their own fucking dime. If they get pressured to do it, that's fucked up. But if they do it on their own, aka like someone like Alexa, did it for more personal reasons, that's great. But they did it. We're not talking about Trish here having fucking something that can knock somebody the fuck out.
Yeah.
You mix up that with the push-up bra that she would fucking wear with TNA, and oh my god.
It was like Dolly fucking Parton.
Yeah. But yeah, you get someone like, I'm just using her as an example, someone like Penelope Ford, who, I mean, shit, in the indie scene was flat-chested for the most part.
Look at Lita. Lita went up a couple of things. She didn't need to do them, but she got them done. She didn't need to do it.
Anyway, before I was interrupted, I was talking about fucking Riddle and Ali out of Retribution. And the end of Retribution.
Well, that faction needed to end anyway because it was going nowhere fast.
I'm just wondering to see what they do with Mia.
Yeah, there was really nothing for him. Even like they had a chance to do something and be something cool when it first started, but they fucked it up.
Yeah.
Well, they should lose. They should lose goddamn those masks.
Well, we have a feeling that that's going to happen. They're going to drop the mask. They're going to come back as their original Dominic Dijakovic and.
Yeah, I think Dio and Dijak are going to come back as a tag team.
I hope Dio does. Well, I haven't really seen him wrestle that well, but we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll send him back to NXT. You know, maybe they get some more seasoning down there. Who knows?
I mean, Dijak is ready for the main roster, so.
Well, he's been ready for the main roster forever. They just didn't know what to do with him. So they stuck him in this shitty gimmick of slap nuts or slapjack or flapjack or whatever the fuck his name was.
T-bar.
T-bar.
Oh.
Teabag. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucked regardless.
See what Mia should have done when she walked out of there? When she actually walked, she should have thrown the mask. She should have took off the mask and threw it.
Well, I'm kind of thankful.
Or left it on the ground.
I'm kind of thankful Mercedes Martinez just all and out opted out of that shit. Because that would have killed her. Not that she's doing that great right now, but still.
And she hurt.
Yeah, she got hurt in the last pay-per-view.
Yeah.
The NXT, what was it, in the triple threat match, I think, with Toni Storm.
Yeah, that's why the match ended so soon.
So I'm good with Rhea versus Asuka, even though I wanted to see more of Asuka versus Shayna Baszler.
Well, the way they're building this up right now, I wouldn't be surprised if we get Shayna Nia at Mania.
Yeah.
Then somebody needs to. They need to lose those tag belts.
Yeah, but to who?
An actual tag team, like start making women's tag teams, like how NXT is actually making women's tag teams for a change.
You know what they need to do? They need to unify the NXT titles with the WWE titles. That seems to be the only way to go with it. You know, have
The
Ember
tag
and
belts.
Shotzi. Yeah, have Ember and Shotzi be the tag champs. They're actually a good tag team.
Yeah, Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai were a good tag team. It's just like, I mean, there's better. I mean, you got Casey Catanzaro and freaking
Yeah,
Caden.
Team Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, Caden Carter and Casey. Then you got the Way Team The Way. Indy Hartwell and Candice
Yeah,
LeRae.
I'm interested to see
Yeah.
where the hell that goes with fucking Loomis.
He's not joining The Way.
No, she's got a thing for him though. That's been an ongoing story.
Yeah,
Who
he's
does?
got.
Who's
Yeah,
got a
he's got.
Hartwell.
No, he's got an obsession for freaking Theory.
Yeah, he's got that, but Hartwell's got a thing for the silent type.
Yeah.
She likes
So
crazy
yeah,
dudes.
we'll see. We'll see where that goes. But like, I mean, all they gotta do is start pushing actual women's tag teams. Like, if they're actually gonna have tag teams, and push the tag teams. You know, like, it's not that hard.
I know what you're saying, but
Like, bring back the Iconics, bring back the Riot Squad, or Natty and Tamina. It looks like they're a tag team now.
you know they got the matching gear, so that looks like
Yeah.
they're a tag team. Well, so was fucking Nia and Tamina for a while, but then that tag team never went anywhere.
Well,
Pockets-
Natty and Tamina could be called the Legacy
Pockets
because
and
they're
snacks.
both third generation.
Pocket and snacks.
You know what I mean? It could be like, you know, you got Natty, you know, from the Hart Dynasty, and you got Tamina from Snuka.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, even they could fucking also, if they were doing a legacy thing, I mean, shit, Nia could get thrown into one of those mixes too, because, you know, her family.
Oh God! Don't kill that one. Don't kill the Legacy before it starts. You put Nia in the Legacy, it's dead.
You put Nia in the legacy and just have her be the muscle. You don't
Yeah,
have
it
her,
never
you
happened.
don't have her fucking say a fucking word.
What does Vince do with any big person with muscle? All of a sudden, like, oh, they're gonna be a star. So
Make
you
them in
don't
their
even look
China
at the wrestler.
2.0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the last time I checked, Nia used to not look like that.
Yeah.
If you see
No,
the
I'm
fu-
just saying though, like if that's what Vince does with any wrestler that's muscle, especially if they're big.
I mean, he's kind of not been doing that with Tamina lately.
Well, I thought they were going to do a crazy angle with her.
No, that's Alicia Fox.
Nobody's nicer than Tamina. Nobody. Yeah, that was just the thing. When she was with Bailey, she was working against Bailey, which. All right, the riddle match was good. Huh?
Yeah, I like the fact that they disbanded Retribution. I like the fact that we're getting a tall tag team. Fucking Dijakovic, and Donovan Dijak and fucking Dio. I actually like that we're getting a tall ass tag team.
Skyscrapers 2.0.
Hey, I'm fine with that. We don't have a lot of tall
I did-
guys.
The problem is, like, with the tag teams, like, they got to be able to go, and I don't know if Dio can go. I know Donovan can go.
Yeah, he's obviously the question. He's obviously the question mark out of that whole group.
I mean, I even feel like Miz and Morrison are gonna go back to being in tags, you know, doing the tag top, getting in the tag title picture again.
Well, they're still doing
What's the
the.
smart
We're
thing
gonna.
to deal with them?
Yeah, they're still doing the. Oh my God, we gotta pray for tag teams, because God forbid you gotta have AJ and Almost.
Yeah, see that's gonna be Vince again going, oh, well, almost looks like a star.
You know what
And
though?
that's-
You know what though? Putting them in the ring with Kofi and X is probably the smartest thing you can do, because they will make him look like $1,000,000 fucking bucks.
Well, they're gonna hide. They're gonna hide whatever deficiencies almost has, and AJ Styles is gonna wrestle the New Day most of that match.
Yeah.
Well, from what I've seen of him when he did wrestle, he's pretty much chop, punch, clothesline, choke slam, match over.
So Braun Strowman works better than him.
So
Pretty much.
So Kevin Nash and the 5 moves of doom.
With the exception of the only thing he doesn't have is the hair flip.
I'm
So,
sorry.
so,
I'm
so he's
sorry.
not. So wait. So you said chop, kick, chop, punch, choke slam, right?
Pretty much.
So he's
That's
50s.
not even 5 moves of doom. That's like 3.
That's the Hulkster, brother.
So fake, so
God.
fake Diesel. So he's Kane.
Pretty much.
Dude, I hope WWE makes a Kane as fake Diesel figure. I'd buy that. They made Isaac Yankem, so why not?
Hey, we need we need a fake Kane. We need a Luke Gallows one.
Oh God.
They're still digging up Jeff Hardy.
Yeah,
Just go to AEW.
we need.
Well, he signed a new contract with WWE, so he ain't going nowhere unless they release him like they released on Andrade.
And get ready for him to be on Wednesday because they have he has a no 30-day clause on him.
No, 90-day. He can go anywhere he wants.
Doesn't really matter. 30-day, 90-day, 1 day. He's free agent, bitches.
Yeah, but the
You know
thing
what?
is, AEW just going to continue to scoop up ex-WWE guys rather than...
Well, what's interesting...
Where they cultivate their own talent.
Yeah.
What's going to be interesting about that is because Zelina has been lobbying to get them back together and both of them together on a show. So who knows from that?
Yeah, they could show up in AEW together. Tia Trinidad and whatever his original indie name was.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, though, how's Charlotte going to take that?
Charlotte did everything she could to get... Okay, so this is interesting.
I know she pitched like actually being on camera with him, like having their romance be. It would have been a babyface turn.
Yeah. And, WWE doesn't know a good idea if it's shit in their face.
And now Charlotte is basically recovering from COVID, so she's off WrestleMania, it looks like. Unless they put her in the 3 and they make Rhea Ripley versus Asuka a 3-way.
No.
You know what? Enough with the 3-way matches.
Oh, get
with
ready.
I
Charlotte.
swear to God, there's enough of the 3. Because Edge and Randy Orton, Edge and Roman didn't need to have a 3-way, but now here we go. And the fans there, oh my God, they're going to shit on whoever wins as long as it isn't Daniel Bryan.
And it's a way for Daniel Bryan to eat the pin.
Oh yeah, if Daniel Bryan gets the pin, they're going to shit on it all over the place. That's not going to be the main event. They thought that Edge versus Roman versus Bryan is going to be the main event. It will not be the closer.
Well, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be the closer because it's not the world fucking title. I'm sorry. As much as I don't like Black Adonis over there, Bobby Lashley's your main event.
Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre, with Drew McIntyre going over, is your main event.
Yes.
That's the send you home happy thing. Unless they actually do give the title to Bryan, and then they work Edge versus Bryan. But I doubt that's happening.
Well, I heard a rumor that they're putting Bryan in the Hall of Fame this year.
Why would they do that? He's an active member. I'm sorry. No active member except Ric Flair should be in the Hall of Fame.
That's what I heard. That's the rumor I heard. And I want to know, why was Batista pulled out? That's another reason. That's another question.
Let me just say, I wouldn't be pissed off. Daniel Bryan's had an amazing career, and being that he's back from a neck injury, it could end at any moment again.
Right.
Yeah,
but at the same
you're right.
time, I don't
Batista,
think
Batista probably had other things to do with his schedule, and he couldn't get off for the Hall of Fame or couldn't commit to it, so they probably took him out, and they'll put him in next year.
No, they removed all his shit from the net from WWE.com too.
Or just hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Fuck Batista.
Wait, Batista's a piece of shit? I never knew.
Oh, really? It's news to you?
Yeah, Batista cheated on his ex-wife when she had cancer? Wait, what?
What? No.
What? No.
Didn't his daughter do like a porn tape too or something?
I don't know about that.
Yes,
Okay.
that's true.
I haven't seen it, but I heard rumors that there was.
Cannot confirm or deny that. Don't want to get sued. Gotta say the magic word.
Yeah, can't confirm nor deny. Yeah.
All right, so
Allegedly.
the plan is for Batista to be inducted into the Hall of Fame when a full crowd can enjoy it.
Okay.
Yay.
then
So
here's-
next year.
So, all right. Now, here's my question. Because next year you would think it's in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is he going to play curtain jerker to Taker?
Oh God, if Taker's going in next year, Batista ain't going in because they're not going to outstage. Nobody's going to outstage him.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
if it's in Texas, you know damn well Taker's going in.
Then
Oh,
they'll do it in Then they'll do the Batista one in California.
Yeah, that's fitting.
I mean,
I also
once you're a
heard another-
legend and you're retired, I think you should have a couple years gone from the business to be eligible for the Hall of Fame. I think.
This ain't baseball.
Well, it used to be that way. They used to do a 3 to 5 year wings span before they put somebody in. That
Yeah.
all changed when Eddie died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a special rule. That's a special thing there.
I'm just saying, they have never went back to it since Eddie died.
All right, so back to Fastlane.
Yeah, so Retribution's done. So your opening match, and oh boy, this was fucking painful. Nia Snax and Shayna Baszler.
That was the opener?
Yeah, that was your curtain
Yep.
jerker.
Ugh.
With
And
Reginald.
the problem
the
with
best part of
Nia and
this-
Shayna, the problem is the whatever story that Sasha and Bianca are doing. I don't know.
Dude, I'm sorry. The best part of that fucking match was fucking Reginald.
Oh God.
Reginald is the best part of that whole thing because he's so fucking funny. But yeah, beating Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks, and Sasha Banks turns heel?
Well, the thing is, all right, whenever Shayna was working Sasha, it was good.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, when Bianca and fucking Nia got on there, it just took a shit.
Dude, I'm sorry. I get it. You're trying to make Bianca the next big thing. You're trying to make her like the next...
The problem is she can't act for shit.
No.
I mean, you're either gonna put her as the I'm better than everybody heel, or you're gonna put her as this ridiculously vanilla white meat baby face. I'm talking the dumb baby face.
Okay, so there's one thing in this whole match that really bothered me. So, Sasha slaps Bianca. Bianca's looking around. She's looking at the sign. She does her clap shit, and she goes, all right, it's on, it's on. Who the fuck are you talking to?
She's like, all right, we're gonna go. All right, it's okay. I got mania. And then she points to the sign. I'm like, yes, we know.
And
You should have been figuring that out from the jump. Why were you trying to team with your opponent who you're trying to take the title from at the biggest show? Did you think Sasha's like this great, wonderful person?
Meanwhile,
Come on!
Meanwhile, Sasha is walking up the ramp, looking at her, and you can hear her mutter, "Turn the fuck around!"
Yeah. Meanwhile, Sasha's also slapping her, going, I'm a bitch. I'm trying to get some heat on me. And Bianca's just smiling at her like, I'm like, what the fuck are you
Sasha
smiling yelling about?
Sasha and John, I know you don't like Sasha, but Sasha is trying her fucking hardest. You can
Dude,
tell she is trying.
Dude, it is back day 24/7 with that program for Sasha. It is fucking back day.
She is putting in work.
Dude, she is carrying that fucking program no matter what.
And she's trying, like, you can see Sasha just looking at her, like, turn the fuck around. Look at me and tell me it's on. Like, I'm sorry, me. I would not be looking at the sign. If you're going to point to the sign, that's fine. But point to the sign and go, I'm going to beat your ass. Done. That's all you need to do.
Oh, yeah. Now I've said this. Who said way back last year that they should have drug out Sasha versus Bayley to WrestleMania?
But the other thing is, too, though, is you could have made this match a face versus face match. Why you turn Sasha heel is so dumb. She literally... You know what Sasha's new music's gonna be? This.
Well, really?
Because every 5 minutes, face heel, face heel, face heel, face heel.
I said that to you before.
Yes. I just have the soundbite now.
Oh. But am I wrong?
No.
It should have been Bayley versus Sasha for the title at Mania. The thing is, WWE blew it off way too soon because it was supposed to happen at last year's Mania, but it didn't happen because of COVID. Then they basically just had it happen at Hell in a Cell for some reason.
Great match, though.
Yeah, and then it just died.
Yeah,
and it was so... Yeah, it's like, oh, well, we have Bianca. We're going to strap a rocket to Belair. That was a dumb mistake. Holy shit.
Gee, it sounds like someone said this 5 years ago when she was still in NXT. Hi!
The thing is, all you had to do to know how Bianca acts in a title match, just watch TakeOver Portland. Where Rhea Ripley had to basically do back and leg day. Like oh my God.
I put my hand back and forth.
Like, get over there. Get over there. Yeah, she was like, get over there.
There goes Mania.
Yeah, I was like, get over there. Get over there. She was, I remember that watching that match. She's like, get over there. Get over there. And then she didn't. So Rhea Ripley grabbed her and threw her over there.
They're actually going to do... They're actually going to fucking do this match.
Yep.
They are actually going to do Bad Bunny versus The Miz.
And Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus Miz and Morrison.
They're going to put... I heard another ugly, and I hope to God it's an ugly rumor.
Didn't we predict this? Didn't we predict this match?
They're going to put him in the Hall of Fame, aren't they?
Yeah, who cares? It's a celebrity wing.
Not this year. They'll put Bad Bunny in like 2 years from now.
The only undefeated 24/7 champion.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Well, speaking of oh, fucking Christ, Big E takes down beat Apollo Crews.
All right. Big E is killing the promo.
Yes, he is.
Big E, like, whatever Big E's doing, he's just like, I hope you had it. I hope you had it. I hope, and count your days, man. Count your days. It's like, thank God for giving you those legs and that arm, because coming 2 days, I'm going to break them. Like, he was so just laser focused. I'm like, this is Big E. This is Big E Langston Big E.
Yep.
I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. And then, all right, if you want to be Nigerian royalty, fine. But when you come in like, hey, I'm Apollo Crews. I am Apollo Crews. I am Nigerian warrior. It's like, oh, you fucking kidding me. That
Yeah.
accent
Well, you noticed that too?
awful.
But
What'd
then
you say,
know what?
Ryan? I didn't hear you.
Oh, you noticed that too, man? He pulled a reverse Kofi.
The thing is, Kofi did that like in the opening promo, and then Heyman's like, "Yeah, drop the accent."
And
And
I love the
then
fact that, yeah.
I just love when Triple H goes, "Wait a minute, weren't you Jamaican?"
Yeah, Kofi was like, "Yeah," for a promo. He dropped that shit quick.
Come to the
He went
islands,
from,
man.
he was all of a sudden from Jamaica, and then he was back in Ghana.
Yeah. Wait, weren't you Jamaican? Oh, shit.
But the whole accent thing with I know Uha, like, yes, like, be proud of your Nigerian heritage, but you can do it like Adesanya or fucking the other champ. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I forget his name.
Yeah.
I just find it ironic that he changed this
Kamaru
character.
Usman. There it is. Kamaru Usman.
I find it ironic that he changed his character the week or two right as Coming to America was coming out.
But then, you know what? I would have rather have him change his name back to fucking Uha Nation then. Cause at least then you're talking about your uncle or grandfather of the Uha clan, like the Uha.
Yeah, was a
tribe,
chief of the Uha Nation of Nigeria.
Then call yourself Uha Nation, motherfucker! You did it on the Indies.
Well, the thing is then, who's the goddamn dumbass ring announcer that keeps calling him a Pahalo?
Oh, you mean Uha?
Uha Nation!
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Roman Reigns would have an issue with that because of Uha.
That's trademark.
Well, the problem
Sorry,
is,
kid, that's Roman's gimmick.
as soon as that one
What'd you
announcer
say? Wait,
gets, he'll be
what did you say,
Uha
Ryan?
You Uha Nation, right? Yeah.
Uha Nation!
Vince just looked at me. He's like, "Sorry, kid, that's Roman's gimmick."
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. We'll get to Romo Reigns in a fucking little bit. Oh God, Elias got crushed by Strowman. Woohoo!
Yeah, who are the ring announcers? Who are the WWE?
I don't even fucking know.
Here we go. Not Fink. All the way back.
Greg Hamilton and Mike Rome.
Mike Rome. He did a Pahalo Cruz, a Roman Reigns.
Greg Hamilton's the SmackDown one. So that would be the Roman Reigns and the Shane McMahon, the best in the world.
If Bailey's not on Raw, it would be Haley.
Yeah, I remember Bahaley. That was horrible. Like, God. Yeah, it's Greg Hamilton, I think it is, and the other one, I think. I don't know, but the guy last night was just like, he was like, Roman Reigns, not Roman Reigns. Yeah. That's why I was so worried that Mike Rome would, like, call Rhea Ripley to the ring, and all of a sudden she'd be Rhea Ripley or Rhea Ripley. I was like, Jesus Christ, it's not going to happen. Yeah, but that's why when I saw Apollo Crews, like, Mahalo Apollo.
Mahalo Apollo.
Yeah, Mahalo Apollo. Mahalo Apollo. But the thing is, what I wanted, I was like, this is a Mania match. This is a Mania match. Have this blow off at Mania. And with Apollo doing what he did, it now basically secures the Mania match where they're probably going to have something more violent. Because a regular match isn't going to work.
Right.
Which means we get more weeks of killer promos from Big E and a fake Nigerian accent from fucking Apollo.
Almost has got a microphone. He talks now?
Yeah, well. So.
I hope not.
Yeah, he says, yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just went, yeah.
So does anyone care about the?
See, he just did it. He just did it. He said, yeah.
So all right. So yeah, we went over Strowman, Elias, woohoo. Seth Rollins beats Nakamura, beats Collarbones.
Well, all right. Strowman Elias basically was a quick thing, and it's setting up Shane McMahon versus Strowman at Mania.
When the fuck did this become a feud?
Since Shane McMahon's been calling Strowman stupid for the past couple weeks.
Oh, so the 7-foot-tall black sheep monster is going to be beating someone up for calling him stupid. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, remember, because, no, he said, like, he
WWE
doesn't.
booking.
No, Strowman was like, you know, people like Shane, like rich kids like Shane, bullied him when he was a kid growing up. When if you saw pictures of Adam growing up,
Yeah,
he
he
did
was
look jacked as shit. He was
Alright.
a fat guy.
Then I'm sorry. If we're gonna say that he's been bullied, fuck it. I want the Mean Street Posse. Pete Gas better show the fuck up at Mania.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be.
Because if
He's dealing
Shane's
with
gonna
doing
have
the
his,
business.
because if
But the
Shane's
thing
gonna
is,
have
like-
his rich friends,
Yeah, but Shane said he was stupid. That's all. That's why I was stupid express. Oh, we're going to do this. Oh, you're so stupid. You know, that's what he's playing on.
yeah. But I'm saying is like if we're gonna do the, he's the rich kid. Rich kids like him bully people, like me. I'm sorry. At that point, then I want the fucking Mean Street Posse. Because if you're gonna go full
Well,
rich kid,
I think it's kids with advantages. I think that's what he's getting at, not rich kids or people that have had advantages throughout their lives that have bullied him.
Are they really gonna? I was gonna say, are they really doing a white guilt, white privilege angle?
A what?
Nothing.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said a white privilege angle. I'm like, never mind.
That's not a white privilege angle. It's like basically it's classism. He's basically saying that people like him have bullied him his whole life. Even though it's weird because Strowman's, you know, how he is. I mean, it was the same thing like back when Nia and Alexa Bliss was champion and Alexa Bliss was bullying Nia. It wasn't, you know, bullying as like physically bullying. There's another, it's like mentally, like emotionally bullying someone.
Oh, they've been doing this fucking angle since Mickey freaking James. Hell, that angle caused Mickey James to quit.
Yeah, when they called her Piggy James, I mean, that was
Yeah.
more physical, but yeah.
But
I'm calling her that, and because basically saying she was fat.
Oh yeah, and she was sleeping with Cena, allegedly. Around that time,
Yeah.
we can all Kenny Dykstra. Enough said.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
that was just bad creative.
Yeah,
But we are the Spirit Squad.
So I could see where Strowman's coming from, but they really need to work more of it in because Shane McMahon basically has, you know, quote unquote outsmarted him like a dastardly heel so far. But it was weird that he was nowhere near Elias during that match.
Nope. But then we had Holy Roller versus Collarbones. God damn it! Have you seen Nakamura's collarbones? They fucking will kill somebody. Fucking Seth Rollins.
Rollins versus Nakamura was good. I hate that is gonna be that was basically used to give fire to Rollins versus Cesaro for Mania.
Oh, talk about flip flopping the living shit out of Nakamura. It's like, yeah, we were gonna make you heel, but then we're gonna make you face.
We're making heel again.
No, Nakamura Nakamura's been face for like what, about a month now, a month and a half.
Well, I'm saying when they split up Cesaro the first time, when they split him up, they made Nakamura heel
Yeah, that didn't work on
for a
show.
week, for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that shit didn't work out at all.
Nope, not one bit.
Yeah, then Nakamura went back to like his like just regular pants that he had from when he first came in
I'm sorry, but his
with the armband.
Nakamura's best heel work was sorry, me no speak English.
You know what's funny? When I met him at a iPlay. They brought him out and they go, Nakamura, what do you think about being here? I don't speak English.
Play the gimmick.
Yeah.
All right. Now, actually, the good matches. Drew McIntyre beat Sheamus in a no-hold-barred match.
Dude, I'm happy Lashley got the title and all that. That's nice, but who wouldn't want to see Sheamus versus McIntyre in a damn no-holds-barred match at Mania for the title? Just imagine what they could do.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. McIntyre threw Sheamus through a thing of like freaking monitors, and the explosion looked better than Revolution. It did. It actually went off at the right time.
Yeah.
But these guys, and we even got color. We got Hardway color.
Still counts.
Well, Hardway color is better than the blading. I always think anyway, because
I'd rather have a blade job, man. You don't got to get stitches after a blade job.
Yeah, but also with a blade job, if what hit you looks completely corny, and then you come up with blood, you're just like, really?
That's different. It all depends on what hits.
I thought the Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker match was damn good.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up.
The only
That
problem with it.
intense.
All right. Baker, you could tell Baker didn't go through her forehead. You could tell she bladed at where her hair parted. You could tell because how it came out.
Right.
One of the braid things, she bladed right across one of the braid things. Like, not right across, like right with it. Which is smart. The problem is, Rosa, when she kicked the ladder into her, that didn't look like it hit her face at all. And then she came up like gushing. I'm like, nah.
Well,
when Baker stomped Rosa's face in the stairs, that looked damn good. I was like, Rosa should have came up gushing. Britt knows how to play better than Rosa.
You're actually praising something AEW did.
Well, I praise things AEW's done before. I just don't like Omega. And I don't like some of the bullshit. And when it comes to Britt Baker, I praised her match against Sheeta. I liked Sheeta against Rose. I hated Sheeta against Rio because it got so dumb. But I liked Baker versus Rosa. It was good. My one gripe was when Rosa knocked the ladder into her. It hit her hand more and her armpit more than her forehead. So when she came up gushing, I'm just like, okay. But then Rosa went after it with some punches. So I'm like, all right, thank God.
Are they doing a CarMax commercial with the NWO?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. We're getting an NWO. And what happens this week? Fucking Eric Bischoff goes in the Hall of Fame.
Well, it's deserved.
Just put him with the NWO, too. Just shit.
Could be the only two-time Hall of Famer going in the same night.
Well, they're all two-time Hall of Famers. some 3-time
No,
Hall of
but I'm
Fame.
saying the first time somebody's going into Hall of Fame twice in the same year. Going in by himself and with a
Bischoff,
group.
it makes sense for Bischoff. I mean, Bischoff did a lot, and it's pretty simple that they're not just doing like WWE, like WWE Hall of Fame, yes, but they actually do cover WCW, the NWA. I mean, come on, Liger's going in.
Which I want to know how they're gonna do. I wonder how they're gonna do that too, because he's got to fly over.
No, they're gonna do. They said they're gonna do with somebody like him. They're gonna do a.
They're doing a lot of remote stuff.
That's what I mean. They're gonna do a remote with him.
Yeah. So I mean, they're doing a lot of remote stuff. They're not really having fans in the Hall of Fame this year. It's already like being taped.
Ryan, what did you think about the Britt Baker Thunder Rosa match? What was your thoughts on it?
It was fucking beautiful.
It was. My only gripe is the blade
like
chop.
that
That's it. That's my only gripe.
What'd you say, Ryan?
I mean, it was a great match. It was well put together. I see where you're coming from about, like a hokier spot bringing, gush of blood, but it shouldn't. Shit happens. I'm sure wherever they played it out, they thought it'd fucking be a cool spot. But besides that,
what they could have done to save that was after Britt bladed and it didn't hit like that, if Rosa threw a chair at her. And Britt did the old, catch it with her hand, like, but by her face, like, and then go down and then gush. Because knowing that the ladder spot didn't look the way they wanted it to.
But it was still, I mean, that was, all I know is they showed a behind the scenes thing and they showed everybody applauding for the fuck out of both of them. Rosa was crying at how good everything was. And
It was good. Meltzer and Alvarez need to take a fucking chill pill. Meltzer going, this is one of the 3 greatest women's matches of all time. Oh, go fuck yourself, David Meltzer. Seriously, go fuck yourself. This is one of the 3 greatest matches of all time women's wrestling. No, it's not. Is it in like the top 20? Yes. But there are a lot of matches I can name off the top of my head that were a lot better than it.
I mean, we're not saying the match is bad, but
no. Is it top 3 all time? God, no.
Top 10 maybe, but not top 3.
I would go top 20, maybe top 10. Maybe top 10. Because I still love the Hanaya Athena match. You know what I'm talking about, the ladder match.
Yeah.
From the CZW anniversary show, or WSU anniversary show, sorry.
Yeah, the one that was in the ECW arena.
Yeah, that thing was amazing. That was so good. It was a shame that a bigger audience never saw it.
Yeah, well, no one gave a shit about that company.
Well, that is the match that really put Athena on like the rocket ship.
Yeah.
Athena, you're talking about Ember Moon, right?
All over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks that Hanaya never got the rocket ship strapped to her because DJ don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Well, quack, quack, motherfucker, quack, quack.
Well, I heard that DJ didn't even book that. I heard that was the last thing Cordero booked.
Yes, that was the last thing Cordero booked. But, yeah, from what I've heard, quack, quack, motherfucker, quack, quack with DJ.
Oh, yeah, completely.
So, and if you don't know what I mean, go do your research. That's all.
I know exactly what you mean. Oh,
dude.
Oh, I know you know what I mean. I'm saying anyone.
Look what he just put in the chat, Chris.
I know. I saw it.
Okay. All right, well, let's get to that because Randy's wife does not like Alexa right now.
Who was that saying that? You might have just fucked up, little girl.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who was saying that?
Is that Randy? I believe that's Randy's wife.
It is.
It's Kim Marie.
Yeah, that's Kim. His wife's name is Kim. Randy's
All
wife's
right.
name is Kim.
Yeah,
Oh,
that pin was a little. Oh no, Randy put a tweet out, and I laughed at this. He goes, "Yeah, my wife's not a big fan of Alexa Bliss, but go tell Soldier Boy that it's fake." You.
Did anybody watch the Wrestle Talk thing with it when they talked about this?
what, the podcast? No, I didn't.
No, they were like, "Who am I?"
I mean, a lot of people did the Brazzers thing and ha ha ha, but it's just somebody basically kneeling over. Like, it's almost the same as if she just put a foot on him and pinned him.
Yeah, I was gonna say was it suggestive? Yeah, did people take a little fun with it? Yeah, but it was just it fit the character because she's fucking nuts.
Yeah, and
All I know is
it also fit the image too because she's on her knees, you know, like hee, and then you got fucking Jason Voorhees standing behind her.
Okay, we need to talk about this because there's a lot to unpack with this before the Fiend even fucking comes out. First off,
Dude.
the fucking music.
Dude, all right, first off, she comes out. Dude, the story, if you're following the story of this, it is so well done. Because, like, all right, I'm talking about even Alexa's possession. The little subtle hints. Like, all right, she comes out. Remember from the first time she ever was possessed, she came out with a little bit of braids?
Yeah.
Like an obsession with the Fiend. And then she did the own crazy thing like the Fiend where she beat the shit out of Nikki and beat the shit out of Tamina. And then she looked at who was the champ at the time that had the title? Oh, it was Orton, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Orton.
Yeah, and she looked at him like with that like stare, like with that fucking like, you know, stare of death. And that was before. Was it Orton? I'm trying to remember. Was it Orton or? Oh my God! Was it Orton?
If it wasn't Orton, it was Drew.
No, it was on SmackDown
Oh,
before
SmackDown?
Roman won the title.
No, it wasn't Randy.
Was it? Wasn't Braun? Was it? No.
Yeah, no.
Huh. Fuck.
Mm.
Who was it? Because it was before she looked at him like fucking death.
Wasn't D-Bry.
It might have been Roman.
Oh yeah, no, it was Roman because she was staring up at the. It was right after Randy lost it.
Yeah, it was right after Roman, like, what was the last time we saw Roman as a babyface?
Right.
Yeah, she looked at him with like a fucking stare of death. I'm like, oh
And
shit.
we were all ready for the fucking Fiend versus Roman feud.
Yeah, and then you go to Raw. She comes, you know, with like, you know, with the Harley Quinn-esque in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, hee. And then you see like, oh look, I can do this. Look what I can do. I can do this. I can do this. And if you notice her contacts,
Yeah.
like she went from her regular eyes to like contacts to like
To blue to
yeah to the
white,
reddish
to black.
thing to that to like, and then to where it's like straight up like dead eyes.
Which then you factor in the makeup too.
Yeah, it was like fucking like she went from like normal like, you know, Alexa Bliss to straight up demonic and sinister. Like
That music.
also, if you look at who she's mirroring, the puppet,
Yeah.
Abby the Witch. Like, look at the eye circles around Abby the Witch and look at what Alexa was hiding last night.
Yeah.
And then she came out like straight up corpse paint. Because you notice she wasn't wearing lipstick ever since she did the ritual.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, she like, and then it like the way the lighting hit, I'm like, oh my god. And then you're seeing more and more of her with this dead-eyed look, just fucking creepy. And then she does like the Randy Orton pose, and that's when we start off with her original music.
Right.
Not the Fury, the da-da, da-da, da-da-da-da-da, like that. And then it went to like the Firefly Funhouse with Alexa's Playground, and oh my god, it got sinister.
Dude, I'm like, this is some creepypasta shit right here.
You saw it, right, Ryan?
Yeah, I see it.
That music was creepy as fuck, wasn't it?
It was a melted track.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, we're really glad that you're our friend. And I'm like, oh my god. And then it's just the story of it all. Like, I mean, if you were expecting a like wrestling match, then you were sadly mistaken.
No. And then
You-
also, I'm sorry, Randy at the same time, like, fucking coming out and spitting up black shit.
Oh, I love that. Randy goes to do his dude. It was like whenever you tried to do a top rope pose at this show, it just ended badly for you. Because remember Drew after the match, he tried to do his like, God, he's like, oh, my back. That's when I said,
The
like,
back
Drew,
hurts.
that's when I said, that was why I said, when I saw that, I was like, Drew is just everybody over 35 when they wake up right now. You know what I mean, right, Ryan?
Give me
Yeah.
liberty.
You wake up, you
Or
try to
give-
stretch, you're like, oh, my back.
Give me liberty or give me Advil.
Yeah, basically. I mean, when I wake up to go to work, I stretch, and I have to stretch like they have bleach in my back. Otherwise, I'll go to work and be like, oh, my back.
Give me liberty or give me some Bengay.
Yeah, or something like that. Give me Advil or give me or Bear extra strength.
Give me
Give me,
Advil.
give
or
me
give
liberty
me a
or
day
give
off.
me Salon Pass.
No.
Give me Advil or give me Vicodin.
Yeah.
Right. Jesus Christ.
But then-
Anyway,
all right. So
So
then,
so Orton does his pose. He goes to do his pose. And he's like, and he started. The thing is, he was prepared for it though. It's like he was spitting it the whole time. Like he actually had a towel with him.
no, he didn't have a towel at the beginning. When he's after he spit up, he's holding it in his hand. And he goes, "Where's a fucking towel?"
Yeah, where's the towel? He's like, get out here, Bliss. And then, all right, then it got really, really weird, but I dug it.
It got really, really weird.
Yeah, then it got really, really, really weird. When it already
talking
was
about-
really, really, really weird, it got really, really weird.
We're talking Alexa Fiend, Randy Orton shit. And now you're saying it's getting weird?
Yeah, I know. It got weirder.
Yeah. No.
To say it's getting weirder now, no, you don't say all that shit and then it got weird. Bullshit.
Right.
This whole shit's been
The
fucking
funny
weird.
thing is that as soon as I saw the promo for Alexa and Randy Orton, that's why I typed in the group chat. I was like, let's get weird.
Oh, did it get weird though? Holy shit. I mean, if
Yeah,
the music
so-
wasn't enough, if that wasn't enough, then her fucking playing around, sitting on the top row.
Oh, then him chasing her and her looking at the freaking truss and all of a sudden falling down right at his feet. I'm like, oh my god, that was so good.
And also, too, let's face it.
Oh, the best part, like, I loved how Orton went to run at her and all of a sudden wall of fire shot up.
Yeah, he got the
And then,
fireball.
and then they lost the trestle, the lighting trestle.
Yeah. And then she just like threw a Hadouken at him, like nonchalant, like Hadouken.
Oh my god, that's the fastest I've ever seen almost move. He tried to jump on the ropes and he had to stop.
Oh, the greatest thing I saw. This was on one on Wrestle Talk. It was on What Culture with Simon Miller. He said, "Well, apparently Randy Orton pressed back and right trigger because we all know in the real world you can't block a fireball. And Randy Orton can block a fireball.
Well, the one thing he couldn't block, because halfway through, towards the end of the match, you just heard Randy go, "My way!"
The best thing though, dude. Randy Orton entered a horror movie.
Dude.
With the lighting, and then the little smoke comes out, and then the hand grabbing him. I'm like, dude, that was straight up charred flesh.
And I'm sorry, John. People like Graham and people have been talking so much shit about how Bray Wyatt.
Oh no, you're talking about Grim. Grim said you can't tell me Randy didn't get half a chub when she was doing that.
For
Grim
sure.
is also a fucking idiot.
Well, this is Ring Boner Orton. Come on.
I was gonna say this is shit in purse Orton here.
No, I mean this is Ring Boner Orton. When he's wrestling a dude, he gets a ring boner.
Like, you gotta remember, we're talking about a guy in Grimm who insulted the fucking Fiend's mask. And insulted just what the Fiend looked like.
Oh, who is this?
Grimm!
GTS Wrestling.
You know, indie fuckboy.
Oh, who gives a fuck?
Saying, oh, well, he got fatter. Motherfucker, A, the fucker's been in the gym. B, when you're dead, you're supposed to come back bloated.
It's a good point.
You're not going to come back. Well, if they're going to do the whole story like a horror movie with the Fiend coming back from hell being, you know...
He's fucking Jason.
Yeah, that's what he is. He's
Jason.
Jason Voorhees. And, dude, he came out with the charred flesh, and, dude, that mask looks so cool.
Dude, did you notice the little bits that a lot of people are like, oh, well, the mask is this. I go, y'all are missing some of the coolest shit that's in that mask. The fact that you had some of his dreads melted into the fucking mask.
Yeah. He had some of the dreads melted into the mask. He had, I like how, like, the white faded into the mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked freaky as fuck.
And guess what?
And
It's
the way
a Tom
he-
Savini mask.
Think about how much JoJo must love him to, like, be like, all right, you want to cut your hair like a fucking weirdo? Go right ahead. Because his hair looks so fucked up.
Dude, he's doing the best decision that he can.
Well, you got to wonder now what happens to Funhouse Spray.
Well, there's the big question. Because guess what the main event of Raw is tonight?
Randy
Orton
subbing.
conjures the feed.
Yeah, so I wonder if we're gonna see some Bray Wyatt.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a turn the volume up thing.
Yeah. But with that being said, let's finish this off with oh boy.
I mean, but this was really fucking good. I really liked it.
I'm sorry. I understand your title match has to be your closer. Alexa Bliss and Orton should have ended the night.
You couldn't, like, how you gonna follow that?
Well, you try with a good match, shitty fucking ending, and Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan.
Dude, all right. The Alexa Bliss Orton thing had me riveted. Drew versus Sheamus, I was like, oh my god, this is so good. And Orton, I'm not sorry. Bryan versus Reigns with Edge as special. Dude, that put me to sleep.
The match,
You know what we need for a shitty match? Christian sound over going, man, don't nobody care.
Yeah, that was because that match was. I mean, I knew exactly what was going to happen. I knew that Bryan was going to get Reigns in the yes lock. Reigns wasn't going to tap, and I knew Edge was going to turn on everybody. And I just knew all this shit was going to happen, and I'm just like, dude, I maybe it might have been because I came home from band practice, you know, at the beginning of the show. Sorry. because I didn't get a chance. I mean, I was home, I think at like 6:30.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I was eating and I was also tired from band practice, but I could barely stay awake
here's the
during
thing.
that.
Here's the thing. The match was fine. Everything was good. Up to Uso coming out and fucking kicking the referee in the face.
See, I didn't even see that. I fell asleep like when the guy said Roman Reigns. I fell asleep.
Like Roman, like I said, the match told a good story. The match was really good wrestling. The minute Uso came out and they kicked the fucking referee in the face, and then started beating the shit out of Daniel Bryan, I'm like, all right, well, we know where this is going.
Yeah, I just didn't care.
By the way,
I honestly did not care about this match. I was like,
this match
I don't
was
care.
30 minutes. Other than that, the other longest match was Drew and Sheamus at 1940.
Drew and Sheamus was good.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a physical match the way that a physical match should be. I mean, whenever you thought they were fighting in one spot a little too long, they switched.
Yeah, by the way, we're coming up to 90 seconds on the live feed for Blog Talk.
All right.
So you're going to hear Becky Bitch.
4 seconds.
Yes.
3 seconds.
We can keep going, so let's wrap this up so we can get to the review for the last 30 minutes or so.
90 seconds.
There she is.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. So Fastlane, I thought Fastlane was good. See, Fastlane, except a couple matches Fastlane was mostly good, except for some of the just dumb booking and dumb shit.
Brian, what was your thoughts on Fastlane?
I enjoyed it.
All right. Can
Overall,
60 seconds.
Shut up, Becky.
Becky bitch.
Can we all agree that when Randy Orton wants to try, he's fucking great at it?
Oh, dude, when Randy Orton's engaged,
Yeah, he's good.
he's great.
And he is
Yeah.
full on engaged in this. And I believe he is doing what Taker did for him. 'Cause if you watch the Stone Cold sessions, you see you'll know more about that. He's doing that with Bray. He's pretty much passing the torch to Bray.
Oh yeah, completely. Randy is definitely doing it, and Randy is completely dialed in because there is not a storyteller on that roster like Bray Wyatt.
And you know as well as I do that
10 seconds.
Randy has always had a thing for Bray. Hell, even 5 years ago, they had their WrestleMania match.
Yeah, well, Randy also had a thing for Bray. That's why he even joined the Wyatt family, and they had that whole thing with him.
Well, also
Because there hasn't been a storyteller in WWE like Bray Wyatt since like
There hasn't been a
years.
there hasn't been a storyteller like him.
Yeah, I mean, this dude is doing a straight up horror movie series.
I mean,
Like
talk
you
about
start off with the Last House on, The Hills Have Eyes type, with the guys don't go in the swamp, like Wrong Turn.
yeah.
And now you're getting into straight up like psycho serial killer, like Friday the 13th shit.
And I mean, shit, we went from, like you said, yeah, you go from cult leader in the swamp to wrestling with Cena. I mean, you think about it. What has Bray done
Yeah.
that has made him not a top dog?
I'm just saying storyline wise, you're going from cult leader in the swamp to all of a sudden keeping the same cult religion, but switching it around for a more mainstream crowd, like a children's show.
Well, I mean, go back and look at
Completely with a, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my God. Like what Jason and Michael Myers are.
yeah, but think about it. Go back and look at
Um,
the people that have handpicked Bray Wyatt to wrestle him. that wrestled him. Cena, multiple times. Pretty much retired Cena and was okay with it. Gave that to Bray. Randy, multiple times. Fucking Taker. I mean, they've all handpicked Bray to wrestle. And, I mean, like I said, he pretty much retired Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The Firefly Funhouse was pretty much Cena's swan song. Like,
Yeah, well, I didn't watch it, so I mean, I've seen enough clips and highlights, and I knew all the things because I didn't watch it because, well, last night was Walking Dead for me, so I watched that. So, but I did see clips of the Orton, Alexa, Bray Wyatt. That I thought was awesome.
I hate the fact that I was hearing people shitting on Bray Wyatt. Like, I'm like, how the fuck do you not see money in that?
Oh, dude, Meltzer and freaking Alvarez were shitting all over that.
Like,
They're
how?
like, Randy Orton lost to a piece of charcoal. Ha 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 ha. I'm like,
I guess,
and people were telling Meltzer to shut the fuck up.
but I'm saying you have people like I said, me and John were talking about this earlier today. Guys like Grimm, who are workers. Like, let's not call it twisted. Guys that are workers, YouTubers that are workers, saying, "Oh well, Bray got fat." I go, y'all don't realize, like, motherfucker's been in the gym, and you know when you're dead, you're supposed to come back looking bloated.
Yeah, I mean, like, but the word I think it was what I was looking for was mongoloid.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the unstoppable killer, like Jason, freaking Michael Myers, and freaking, unstoppable force, like the mongoloid. I guess it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the word. I'm
By
thinking.
the way, when I saw that, my first reaction was, any kid that sees that, welcome to your nightmares.
Oh, there were people already saying, like, there were people tweeting Alexa Bliss that were just like, I like the character and all that, but I think it's time to dial it back when kids are starting to get scared. I'm like, no, keep it pump.
No.
That's when you get it.
Because
That's
this
when you take it
character,
to the moon.
Here's the thing. This character is not for kids. It is for us.
When she said, in fire you were, was it? In the fire you were taken, and in the future you'll be reborn.
Yeah.
Was it like that? In the fire you
Wait, hold on. I just thought of something. Was that a Jason X line?
What?
Was that a Jason X line that she used?
I don't know. I haven't seen Jason X in so damn long. I don't know.
What I'm saying is, though, through the fire you went, Jason in hell. To the future you're reborn, Jason X.
Oh God.
I'm sorry, it kind of fits.
Hey, if it fits, it ships.
I mean, you kind of look at it. I mean, and this whole gimmick right now is Voorhees. He does look like he looks like an undead Jason X.
But all I know is, one thing I've got to say, then we should move on to the review, but that they really need to let Bray have Bo do something. Right or wrong?
As of right now, no. Because you were doing such a good job with Randy that, I mean, unless you're going to say that you're going to fucking take his brother and do something with him, that's the only way I can see that being a work in. No. Let this go, because as of right now, I mean, shit, remember, they've had stupid matches before, and who remembers the OG Firefly Funhouse match with Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt? No one remembers that? The fucking haunted house, the fucking, the Hills Have Eyes matches?
Well, that's when you had the Wyatt. That was the Wyatt family shit.
Still, I mean, it was still kind of, I mean, shit, you had maggots in the ring. And Randy walking down with a big snake looking like a sperm.
God.
But I can't wait to see what fucking Raw happens at the end of Raw. I can't wait for that shit because that's gonna be you summon.
Well, that's why I'm saying let's get on to the review so we don't miss that.
All right, well, lead us in then.
Okay, so this week was my choice, and I chose not part 1, not part 2, but part 3 of a trilogy or shitology. Well, in Turbulence 3, Heavy Metal. Now, basically, we have this is Die Hard meets Airplane. All right, Ryan, we'll see. Talk to you Wednesday. Ryan's gone, guys, so he's out.
See you,
But
Ryan.
yeah, he already left, but he'll feel good. So pretty much we have Die Hard meets Airplane meets Marilyn Manson. That's pretty much where. That's the best way I could describe this. You know, we got a shock rocker by the name of Slade Craven. In the beginning of the movie, we get them talking about they made reference to Columbine in the beginning of this movie. And I'm like, oh boy, this is going to be. I forgot about that. I mean, I haven't seen this movie since, God, 99. No, not 99. Like 2002, 2003. I haven't seen this movie. So, I mean, they're milking everything they can milk out of a possible Marilyn Manson cult type situation. That's basically what we're getting with this. So basically, they're going to be performing what would become later on. They're going to do a live final concert on a plane. You know, and then they're going to broadcast it live on the internet. They don't even make reference. This is before, like, different channels were like, we're going to stream it live on this channel, this thing. It's before YouTube, I think. I think this was before YouTube, if memory serves correct.
Pretty much.
I mean, this movie came out May 13th of 2001. Now, had this movie been pushed back later on, this movie never would have seen the light of day. Because in September, we all know what happened. We're not going to rehash that. We had 9/11.
Yep.
So had this movie had been produced later for, say, a December release, it never would have seen the light of day. Because you're not going to have a whole bunch of people on a plane getting ready to crash after 9/11. You're just not going to do it. It would have been in very poor taste. You know, so that's why this movie kind of has gotten pushed to the back burner. It's not talked about a lot. It's not mentioned a lot. It had stars in it, but nobody of. You had Rutger Hauer and Joe Mantegna were the two C-level actors in this movie. Right? You know, you didn't have anybody of major star power. In the other movies, you had people like, in the second one, I forget who was in the second one, but the first one starred Ray Liotta and Lauren Holly. You know, I mean, what would you consider them? B-level actors? You know, I mean, it's... Second one had... Who was in the second one? Jennifer Beals and Tom Berenger. So there you go.
The first one was decent.
I don't remember the first one. I know Lauren Holly was a stewardess, and Ray Liotta was a terrorist, and she ended up flying the plane. It's been years since I've seen that one.
Yeah,
so.
That one was decent.
That got more of a wide release. The second and the third ones were limited to very little release. I think the third one went straight to video. I don't think the third one actually made it to a theater. But
yeah, you could tell the people who created this never heard Marilyn Manson before in their fucking lives.
Nope, and the fact that
Dude, the arcade fire is heavier. The fucking arcade fire is heavier than the shock rock satanic metal guy. Oh my
Slade Craven.
God! I
But
just
it-
couldn't believe it. I hear like, "Go my knife and get me like whatever the fuck he said. Like, he's like, "Get my razor, take my razor." I'm like, dude, dude? The Arcade Fire is heavier. This is pathetic.
but basically, so I'll go with the story, and then if you want to throw in stuff. So basically, he's performing his last concert on this plane. 40 lucky fans are going to get to see it, and pretty much it's being covered by Z Web TV, which is basically like YouTube before YouTube was
It's
around.
fucking OG MTV. It's supposed to be MTV.
Yeah,
The
It's like
MTV of the internet. Why is it MTV regular there? I mean, come on.
so pretty much, we have this host, this chick. I don't know if Ronnie's got the pictures. He'll be
No, I didn't.
putting them up.
I'll put them up later. I didn't get a chance to really do anything with
Okay,
the photos.
all right. So we won't read it. But so we have Slade and his band, which was the guitar player being his best friend, and halfway through after the first song, Slade leaves the stage to do whatever Slade does off stage, and then the cameraman goes, "Where's Slade?" And the host goes, "Go back and find if he's ready." So he goes back there and he goes, "I'll be out there when I'm ready." So the next thing you know, Slade comes back out, and then pretty much he looks a little different, sounds a little different. Now, here's the kicker. The actor that played Slade and the evil Slade, as we'll come to find out later, it's the same actor. They just cut him differently, cut him weird. It was the same actor. The actor that portrayed him is a Canadian folk singer in real life.
See, that's the problem. If you're gonna have a metal guy, have a Canadian metal guy, not a Canadian fucking folk singer. Where when he tries to sing like metal, he's like, "I want a knife to cut you with a razor blade." No, you
The
sound
actor,
like a fucking
the actor
keyboard elf.
musician is named John Fraser Main, and he's a Canadian rock musician, songwriter, and folk singer and actor.
Could've just
So he's
gotten
got his
the
hands in
Our
everything.
Lady piece. Shit
So-
would have been better.
So basically, they come to find out he wants to have so many viewers so he can spread his message. Kills the co-pilot. They try to contact the pilot. The pilot breaks the co-pilot breaks the sound thing so nobody communicates with them. Then while this is all going on, a hacker is trying to get the show for free. And an lady FBI agent finally finds out where he is.
God, now we know
And-
where she was before Burn Notice.
Yeah, there you go.
The FBI lady looking like Bones.
No,
Yeah.
oh God, that's the girl that was the girlfriend of Michael in Burn Notice.
Yes. Her name was Gabrielle. No, that's not Gabrielle. Yeah, it's Gabrielle Anwar. That's the chick she was from Burn Notice.
Let's face it, the only
Yeah,
reason
looking like Zoe Deschanel's like older sister.
the only people
So
the only reason people watched Burn Notice was for her and Bruce fucking Campbell.
anyway, basically, the hacker basically is helping this FBI agent chick to, they cut the feed to the plane. He gets it back online and stuff like that, and the FBI shows up with Joe Montana and some other guy who we never really. I don't even know if we ever find out his name.
He
His
looked
partner.
Like he almost looked like the agent of the fucking.
Yeah, but whatever. We find him. They basically go to ZTV's or Z-Web's office, and they're like, "What do you want? I want to eat your soul," type of stuff. And then we come to find out that the Slade that was out, excuse me, is a cult leader. and he wants to crash the plane into a church in Kansas City, Kansas, to release a demon. So basically, the guitar player of Craven's band tries to disarm him. They pull the wig off of him. And then the next thing you know, the gun goes free. Then the ZTV host chick picks the gun up and shoots the guitar player, killing him. She's in on the whole thing. Along with the co-pilot. They're all in on this. They're all cult members of, I forget the church. I forget that they made mention of it. The Church of
Guardians of the Gate.
Guardians of the Gate. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. I forgot what it was. I just watched it and I fucking forgot it already.
Well, that explains this fucking movie in a nutshell right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, then Craven wakes up being locked in some control room. Then the hacker decides to get him out. He goes, I need to do something now. And they go, the evil Craven is coming towards you. And he goes, great, now we can play. I'm like, really, dude?
That's what happens when you get a Canadian folk singer as your metal god.
And then eventually he gets out and he basically knocks out the fake Craven, knocks him out. Then he goes to find the ZTV host chick. They start to fight. Then he electrocutes her in an electric chair. And, then she's done. Then he all of a sudden decides to try to fly the plane himself. So he goes to the cockpit. And then he proceeds to come face to face with Rutger Hauer, who's our other C-level star of this movie. And he goes, don't worry, we're all going to crash soon anyway. And he shoots himself. He sacrifices himself, I guess.
Man, I wish Rutger Hauer was still alive because he really... Dude, if EA ever was going to make a movie about Trump, he would be the perfect guy to play Trump. I'm sorry, just with the face.
Yeah,
Okay.
I never even thought about that. He would actually be a good Donald Trump.
Well, we're not going to go down that road again. We're not going to go down that.
I'm just saying, his casting, he would actually be.
Yeah, I'm just saying that they made a movie. That's all.
Yeah, he's not talking about like a political thing. He's talking about like if Donald Trump was in a movie, it would be him. I never even thought about that.
Yeah, they made a movie about him. Yeah, that's all.
But then, so he eventually dies. And then Slade Craven decides I'm going to land this plane with the help of the hacker and the FBI chick. They're all going to decide to bring this plane down, or land it. So in the thing, all the fans are freaking out, the band members, the camera guy, they're like, oh my God, and then people start to fall in love back there, it looks like. Like the fan that was in the electric chair from earlier starts making out with one of the fans. Then the camera guy starts to, make out with one of the chicks that was into sewing at Slade Craven. So he eventually starts to land the plane. Then the original Slade comes back. They start fighting. The evil Slade. He gets knocked out and locked into John, and we never see him again. He gets locked in the crapper and gets a drink cart put in front of the door so he won't be able to get out. Yeah, right. Like, that's going to be hard to push away. Then eventually they get the plane down. Then the FBI just goes, okay, the plane lands. And then Craven goes, we're going to refuel in Kansas, and then we're going to fly to Toronto. And that's pretty much how the movie ends.
This movie was not good. Here's the thing. Okay. The movie was not horrible. The movie was forgettable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's the problem.
All right, you go first. You go first, Ronnie, so I don't want to step on your toes.
No, it's all good.
All right, like I said, here's my thing. I was going to say, now I hand it over to you guys now.
So here's the problem. This movie was not bad. It was, you kind of got a little bit overdone with the fact that it's like, okay, yeah, he's satanic, yada yada. All of a sudden trying to land a plane. Oh God, please help me, God. Like, oh boy. Like, I'm like, all right, fine, I get it. It's a gimmick. That's fine.
Did Dee watch this with you?
Yes.
And what was her thought on
She thought Chris picked this.
it? Oh God. And then you told her it was me. Then what did she say?
She goes, "What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you guys?" But here's the thing: it's not a bad film. It is very forgettable. This movie is, if you fall asleep during it, you're not missing anything.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a good feature to be about a kid. I mean, the fact that Joe Mantegna's in this, the fuck was, what was TV not paying well?
Well, this was before Criminal Minds.
So this was right after Baby's Day Out.
Pretty much.
Baby's Day Out was a lot better.
No shit!
That's not saying much.
Baby's Day Out. I love Baby's
and
Day
this
Out.
was
Baby's
before
Day
Airheads,
Out was
too.
great for physical comedy.
Oh, dude,
This
slapstick.
was before Airheads.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. But no, it is what it was. But Chris, go ahead.
I know, Chris. I know you have a lot to say about this movie.
All right. The movie, like Ronnie said, is very forgettable. It is. There are certain parts of it, though, that stick with you like a bad piece of broccoli.
Like stuck in your tooth type of thing.
No. I'm talking about a bad piece of broccoli that you eat, and then, like, you know, an hour or two later, man, you're farting like bad. I'm talking about the gassy broccoli, man. Like when you think about it, like, all right, you start off, I'm like, all right, they're gonna have this rocker do this, and I'm like, all right, it looks cool, and then you hear the goddamn song, and he sounds like a fucking wiener.
He's a folk singer for trade for real.
Oh my God. He's like, no, I'm thinking it's like, I'm like, you said he's a folk singer. I'm like, Jesus, you can tell he's trying to sing metal and he sounds like a fucking wiener. He's like, I want you in my razor. I'm like, dude, you sound like Dave Mustaine on Helium. You sound like the Keyboard Elves if they tried to be satanic. And horrible. I'm just like, yeah, play with my razor. I'm like, dude, no. You're trying to look like Manson and you sound like a fucking elf. I mean, so that part, I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. But first I heard it, I'm like, wait a minute. This has to be like my tinnitus playing with me, so I put headphones on. No, it was a lot worse.
Well, let me put it to you this way. They didn't even include on the Wikipedia page, they didn't even release any of the song titles that he even sang.
Thank fucking Love Gun.
None of them.
There's
no reference. Let me put it to you this way. You know, on most Wikipedia pages, there's at least one or two references. There are no references on the Wikipedia page. Uh-oh. We got to hurry this up.
Oh, shit.
All right, let's wrap this up. So,
oh my God, she still looks corpsey. Oh my God.
He just went full. He just busted a fucking nut alive on air.
Dude, she looks so fucking awesome. Dude, I don't get how people don't like this.
I never said I didn't like this.
No, I don't get how some, like, wrestling fans, I put it as like AEW shills, think this is so dumb. Like people like Gino Morosco from fucking like Cage Side Seats like, this sucks. It's like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? This is so good. Especially when you came over The Undertaker.
Okay, let's wrap this up because that's coming up next. So let's wrap this up.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So final thoughts, Ronnie. Your final thoughts. And Chris, I know you got.
Again, like I said, I'll stick with it. It wasn't a terrible movie, but it was forgettable.
And the FBI was so bungling.
Would you?
So
would either one of you recommend this?
Not really.
Nah. I wouldn't recommend it. The FBI was so damn bungling. It's like, all right, the first concert ever on a plane, and the FBI wouldn't know about it. Come on.
Oh, and the one part I forgot, the FBI chick at the end of the movie decides to put handcuffs back on the hacker, and she goes, "Oh, I thought you said you wanted to eat," and then we never.
You're hungry. Oh yeah, like we got some cold pizza. She puts the handcuffs on her. She's like, I thought you said you were hungry. She takes the shit off and looks fucking gorgeous. She's like, I'm like, dude.
I'm going to get laid.
I was like, dude, there. Well, you could tell she was really, like sympathizing with the hacker because, like, you know, you work for the government. I work for the people.
You know,
like, and he wasn't trying to be like, he wasn't doing anything that was really, 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 really like, bad. He was doing things mostly against corruption.
Yeah.
And so she saw something with that.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm sorry. I mean, I knew the movie wasn't great, but I knew it wasn't terrible either. But,
it was just long and forgettable.
Yeah. So.
And it wasn't even that long. It was an hour and a half.
Yeah. It was. I mean, it wrapped up everything pretty quickly, and I mean, it didn't leave any questions. You know, no open ends. Going, oh my God, well, what happened to so and so? It closed everything pretty much up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So my pick this week.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you guys pick. I'm gonna give you clues.
Just say it.
No, because okay. You have a choice between a cop movie, a vampire movie, or a film noir movie. Grindhouse movie.
What are the titles?
Cop movies, Max Payne.
Okay.
The vampire movies, Blood Rain.
Okay.
And the Grindhouse movies, Death Proof.
What?
Death Proof.
Or Planet Terror. Are you talking about both of them or just one of them?
Just one. It's all on Amazon Prime.
Death Proof wasn't a film noir.
No, I said Grindhouse.
Yeah. Since we do a shit movie show, Blood Rain.
Blood Rain.
Because every other movie you named is okay.
Oh, bullshit! Even Max Payne sucks!
Max Payne is decent.
Max Payne is bad.
No, it's not. It's decent. It follows the game. Like, Mila Kunis is in it. She's damn good. It follows 1 and 2.
There is no Valkyrie in Max Payne.
There is 2. Valkyrie? Valkyrie's all over Max Payne. That's what the drug's called.
Not in the way the movie is. No, the way they have it is completely set differently. But all right, so next week.
Oh, they have that part different because the guy, Freddy or whatever the fuck his name is, like the guy who calls him, who thinks he's like with Ragnarok and shit like that. They have him as an ex-military guy when in the game he was just some mob guy. I get that.
But all right, yeah, well, and anyway, so next week we're gonna do Blood Rain. We're gonna do another. We're gonna do a shit bomb movie.
Yeah, and I'll give you one more week to watch Justice League before I talk about it.
Yeah,
I don't care. You can talk about it. I mean,
well, no,
you're not going to offend
me.
So good.
I was going to say you, yeah, but it's not going to be me. I could care less.
Yeah.
I'm not watching it.
So I had other ones lined up. I was gonna think about doing MK if we were gonna do a good movie. I got Tombstone possibly lined up. Those are some of my, like, I want to do a review of that. Mortal Kombat, we got to do it sooner or later, Chris.
Well, I know we're gonna have to do Mortal Kombat. I'm just saying, like, I'm giving you one more week to catch up on Justice.
Oh yeah,
League.
I have to watch Justice League. That's a must.
Yeah.
It was so good. It made the Whedon cut look like shit.
Yeah, but all right. So let's call this a night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening to our show. Follow us on all social media accounts under the Nerd Report Network. Follow us individually on Twitter at Ethan Ronnie.
At Trips NXC and on the Nerd Zone, you'll see us pine and the aftermath of our horrible bracket decisions.
Oh, yeah, Wednesday's going to be rough. John, where can they find you?
At the Zombie Master on Twitter. And I just want to say one thing. I know my buddy might be listening tonight. This weekend, we unfortunately had the wake for his father. So for Mr. Andrew Prusak Jr., Godspeed, rest in peace. Thank you for everything you gave me over the years. You meant a lot to me. Your sons will always be taken care of. They have tons of people that love and care about them. You're reunited with your wife. Godspeed. Rest in peace.
That being said, also to all the people in Colorado and Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week. Then the checks have cleared. Good night.
See ya.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.